We don't see the price appreciation, right? Like if you're coming in here and you're expecting 10% of your price increases, you won't get it. Housing starts decline. Now we're looking, obviously this year, we're going to see the fewest number of houses built in a number of years. And obviously we're on pace right now for the largest population increase in a year.
So
that's not a good mix.
No, it's the perfect recipe for a housing crisis, right?
Yeah.
Like this, if you had the smartest, best elected officials in the whole country to figure out a problem like the housing crisis, this is what you would do, right? You'd make sure that nobody built more and you'd bring in more people that wanted the thing, right? While trying to lower prices and wondering, hey, why is inflation going up? Right?
Yep.
The price of a house just doubled in 2 years.
Why is it so? Look, I mean, people are lined up trying to find a rental right now. I mean, you see it, you guys probably see it far more than we do. Like open houses for a rental and then an open bid basically on a rental property.
Are you seeing that there too? You have lineups for rentals?
Not nearly as much. Again, we're like, I think our vacancy rate's probably what, 6% right now here. That's obviously significantly higher than what's the national average, 1.5%.
Wow.
So yeah, we still have far more rentals available, but even talking to, a lot of good friends of mine, we're seeing how much rent is going up. To see 10% increases in a year, like we're seeing that, people are starting to ask for that. A good buddy of mine was going, I think I'm going to raise my rents on his units $100 a month, which is, to him, that's ludicrous. And then his competitor went up $250 a month on places that rent only for $1,200 a month.
What about rent control?
Increase. No rent control here.
No rent control.
Zero.
The
market does its work.
Guidelines, nothing like that.
There is some loose guidelines on it, but for all intents and purposes, like there's not cap percent rates, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But you know what acts as rent control? 6% vacancy rate.
Certain amount of rent increases per year.
Options.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Yeah, it must be something like that, right?
The
like
market.
you can only raise it once per year.
Yeah, I think it's twice. I gotta double check on that, but yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
But you're not going to raise it to lose your tenant if there's put that 6% into your pro forma, right?
Yeah.
Put the 6 in Toronto. We don't put anything. That thing is going to be rented every second of the day.
Yeah.
That changes things.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting, though. 6% is I mean, it's not a lot, but it gives you options, right? But it still gives, like, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have to jump on this because it's available. Like
but the
Toronto.
Good ones are like that. I mean, it's the same thing as sales, right? Like even when last year, the market's down, the good houses still sold really, really well. Mm-hmm. And even now, the good rentals are still flying out the door type of thing. And, guys that manage their properties well and have good properties that show well, they're not having issues filling them.
TK, I feel like we're trying to understand like Mexico or like Guatemala or something. Like it's a different country.
Well,
different out here.
It's different out there.
It's so different.
And that's why I'm trying to like wrap my head around it, right? It's just like, why is it that more investors are not in the Saskatchewan market?
We don't see the price appreciation, right? Like if you're coming in here and you're expecting 10% of your price increases, you won't get it. It's just not going to happen. It almost never does. And you have to be willing to do the work here because you are not just going to fill every single unit up just because you put a sign out front. It's actually work.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.